Let's get into all the conversations now. The World Food Program, an organization within the United Nations, has stated that 64.3 million Nigerians do not have enough food to consume. Now, according to the organization, 170 million people do not have sufficient food to consume across 19 countries. In its latest food security update, the World Bank revealed that food insufficiency in Nigeria from 29% to 32% over the last 3 months was recorded. It stated that the overall food and nutrition situation in Nigeria and other West African countries is challenging for a large share of the population. So let's get talking now. What is the implication of this, and how can Nigerian government address the food insufficiency in Nigeria? So that's a big question. So let's bring a guest on board now. Modupe Johnson is CEO and November's Farms. He joins us via the telephone now. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you for coming on board again.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So I need you to talk to us about this. Let's start from the statement or from this report by the talking about the United Nations statement on food insecurity in Nigeria. So what are the political and diplomatic implications of this statement on food insecurity in Nigeria, and how might the Nigerian government respond to pressure from domestic and international actors to address the issue?
Thank you for having me. Good morning once again. The nation they are known for being factual, and they just don't come up with any facts without having proper research. Very serious and growing problem in Nigeria. You know, the moment that 7 out of 10 Nigerians doesn't have anything to eat. That report was back at 2021. Then now we can say that prevalent globally, but in some Africa in recent years now, become growing. Then we are having low agriculture productivity and the economic. So these are some of the indices that are affecting us as a continent and so we have one global trend that are igniting the market of security. As I said earlier on. But government, I don't think there's that political will, so to speak, on their part. And I just said that perhaps they are salaries, and then probably they know way because they don't go hungry, they can afford whatever they want. Which is telling on Nigeria, we have over 90% of Nigerians that maybe to $1.9 per day. So these are some of those things. So the issue of security is a big concern to us here in the country, and then as a continent, not just of the world. So it's something that we really need to look into. But I don't know how we go about it because our government and the government is not really trying out. We are anticipating more hunger at the year 2030, and that's because of the climatic change, as I said, and most of us have been degraded due to excessive use of fertilizer and so the issue of our security is another thing. So I just hope that our government can come up with with such holistic policy. It's my interest to know that of the 90% that we in the country, not a farmer like myself, I want to do that. That's not the fact that we can make of it.
Let me just a moment, so that you'll be able to tie it around that first point. But do you think this statement will put pressure on the Nigerian government to address it? Because I know that in the past we've seen different initiatives from the federal government to address the issue of food insecurity or food insufficiency in the country, and that's why you have programs like Anchor Bora's program, you have Paddy Rice, you have some other farmers that have been also that are taking advantage of the CBN's initiative in France and all of that, empowering small farmers. So talk to us about this. Do you think all of these efforts, it's not yielding results? That's one. Secondly, do you think this statement will pressure or be a pressure on the Nigerian government to act?
Well, thank you again. You see, these are technical questions that need answers from our government. But between and I, or let me say, I'm speaking on behalf of any Nigerian farmers, okay? The statement to actually put pressure on our government. But we have a government that just speak on the TV or on air, and then behind it, another thing. The issue of alcohol program, the issue of we have many initiatives, but how genuine are these initiatives? Okay, I'm a farmer, at least you people know me, and I have many people. I can tell you that I've never for once got any grant or any initiative. You see, most of these initiatives are being shared. People, organic stuff. That's it. You see, okay, I'll give you a scenario. When I was in Port Harcourt, a certain person approached me, wants to use my farm, to present my farm, for me to benefit from a certain initiative. And then I can tell you that, I was supposed to be paid 20 million naira, and they were telling me that they didn't just have 100,000. I didn't apply them, but another vulnerable farmer could have. So many of them, look at the issue of fertilizer that has been distributed, the issue of farm inputs that has been distributed and all that. They share this thing among themselves. Last year, a friend of mine, I won't mention him, worked in the Ministry of Agri. He called me, what up with that, that want to be, that if I'm interested to speak my life of people. And I asked, when this thing came up, why did this thing call me? Why? Now, God is trouble, And I can't buy stuff from you. So those are the things that plays around. There's no holistic approach to it. There's no genuineness of purpose. As I said, our government should be important because the person that has a lot of money on a daily basis or yearly basis towards this cause. So when you now say that things are not shameful, it's shameful. So the certain states in the Western world, when they use President Paris, so they don't use the right pyramid, but they don't use what they call it, rupee sheet, blah blah blah, and they now coated with some maybe 2 layers of bags of rice, and you would think everything is pyramid of rice. So who are we using? You see, that's I and you can make your research on this. 90% of what we consume in this country are being produced by a farmer like yourself. We are not being empowered, so it government should be concerned because this raise alarm and it must raise eyebrow even from the so I can take this category that we should put pressure on them really.
Okay.
So
Let me. Now, you're a farmer. Let me ask you this question. I mean, you said that even the Anchor Borrowers program that you've not been able to access these. Have you applied for that scheme before? Have you in any way applied for it before? Or has any of your association, member of the association, have they gotten access to it? They have access to it. And so if they haven't, why? Talk to us about this.
Thank you. You see, I've applied several times, able to Bank of Industry, but have some bottleneck around this thing. And I think this thing has just been, some purpose, something to pass some of us, and then why? So they have like what they do, of 100%, just to put 1, 2, 3, 10. New farmers. More can be, presented, private, personally, just to quote the whole exercise. I'm very see you can make your research, go to some random interviews, go and go to the interior, go and ask farmers how many of them are speaking from this thing. If it doesn't get to be real farmers that are sent just the last time that I applied for a bank industry, I just put there for farm. And if I could tell you some that they were, I have them. I would like to worry. I don't have such evidence that. So these things are just one piece of paper. It's not just what we hear or watch on the TV or the radio. For the natural sense, okay, they are talking of the increase in production of rice. How much of that of rice then? How many farmers are really producing rice? Are we exporting? We have enough to consume locally, not to talk of any necessary. So my brother, this is a high time that we have capacity. Let's say the cost pay.
Just two more things to look at before I let you go. First is, how many more farmers do you think the government needs to empower to address the food scarcity and insufficiency we're witnessing in the country? That's one. Number two, what is the country?
Well, my brother, we have very good comparative advantage in our population. We have youth, out there. Do you think the youth doesn't want to go into agriculture? No, it's because of the risk, because of the incentives, Okay, for instance now, if I can say this that insurance are putting farmers right now, because that's blood, egg blood, and some of them are spending even the young blood layers for cheap price, because the cost of it are not coming down. Use of this closet and all that and all that. So when people do nothing to change the effect of the cost or the losses. So if farmers can be encouraged office by in the US, I have a friend that system that so you can a white one or a white farmer that government buy up your losses. We don't have that in the country. We don't have price mechanism. Those are some of the problems that I have in produce my the street vendors that come, pay the price for me. And then also there are lots of panic sales because you don't want people to come to put your fish away. So it's capacity that cannot give you back. Now we have advantage in our youth. We have many people. Do you think what factor can be agriculture? I hear the brown.
Okay.
So that's here in Nigeria. So if government wants to sit, I keep telling people, let government encourage them. So at least top subject, other subject in secondary school. Then higher institutions, everything is for and that all students will do practical. Go to South Korea and go to Israel, you see the students compulsory military training. So that
okay. Now let's wrap it up here, Mr. Modupe. So, what exactly is the government doing that at the moment that they are not doing rightly, that you think they need to correct to address the issue of food insecurity in Nigeria? Because that figure, according to UN, that figure will have fallen into hunger between June this year and August this year. So it's in the immediate. So can we talk about palliative measures that the government can put in place? So if not, what is the government doing wrongly that they need to correct immediate to mitigate the impact of of that reality? As we wrap up now. Hello, Mr. Modupe. I guess we perhaps got disconnected with Modupe. I would have loved to hear, his take on point on what the government needs to do to address or mitigate the impact of that development, because between June this year and August this year, according to United Nations, of course, over 64 million Nigerians are expected, to have or to fall into hunger as a result of inadequate food consumption. Well, I think we just have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time, Modukwe. Okay, are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Okay. Please wrap up with your final thought. So I was asking you what you think the government can do to address in the immediate, of course, with that that report which says that over 64 million Nigerians will fall into hunger between now, I beg your pardon, June this year and August this year. So talk to us about this as a wrap up now. Thank you.
Okay, if I were to be in government shoe or the shoe of the Minister of Agriculture, I will propagate that the government should have to the issue of this poor land tenure system. To ask the farmer exactly what type of company. The issue of land is another. So land allocation is a serious issue. And this issue of irrigation system, because most farmers rely on rain-based function. So until it rains, so most of their crops,
Okay.
don't have water. So let government do as much as it can do that. Then all the treaty arable land that take up like use of fertilizer should be discouraged. Let natural fertilizer be encouraged. Cow dung, poultry dung, this and that. Or pure organic. So if that can be then use of technology. Technology is not something that is cheap, and the most farmer cannot afford it. So let government look into that, and then the use of high cost should be reduced. So you want to farm your land, you need to go and do the cost of the tractor, this and that. So look into it. And the high yield facility should be looked into. A lot of the weight of the year for my fish or my plantain or this, I yield for that.
All right.
Looking into.
Okay.
If of farmer had the thing for farmer they had so that they don't just the shop on my people's farm and all that. So it's not for time. I have lot of things to say, but I have to your time here. I can go ahead.
Okay. I think we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Shobayo Modukwe Johnson is the MD CEO, November's Farm. So I appreciate your time for coming on board.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You've been watching Business Breakfast coming to you live from our studios here in Lagos. Still to come after the break, global consulting firm KPMG has projected that Nigeria unemployment rate will rise further to 40.6% in the year. That's what we will be talking about when we return from this short break. Please stay with us.